ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. And this is a little bit different. What you're seeing is some of my playthrough from a game that I was interested in for a while. It's called Toukiden, and it's one of the first Toukiden. It's a monster hunting game, not Monster Hunter. How do I explain this? This game is considered like a hunting experience like Monster Hunter, but it's a lot more simplified, and you go hunt what they call Oni. I think Oni translates to demons. Let's go with that. We go hunt demons on this game. So we picked up this on the last sale of Steam sale, which is up here on PC. I pick up 1, 2, and a couple other games that, well, we'll see another time. This week I'm focusing on the first Toukiden that I try. I actually put it up in stream, and a lot of people came by because they were excited about to do this, and it was a great experience. I might be spending some more time this week on here, so around 4 p.m. Monday or whatever, I probably, maybe when this video is up, I don't know, you'll see that I might be streaming on Twitch for a couple hours on Monday, Tuesday. This week is gonna be that. It's the game I'm gonna be playing while waiting for next Tuesday, which I'm gonna be streaming here on YouTube on the morning, because we have some break news. I'm gonna go ahead and go and see that, and I'll be here. It'll be at 7 a.m. my time. I had to wake up early. Anyways, that's my problem, not yours. Might be a little late, so heads up. I'm not a morning person by any means. Back to the game at hand. The game name is Toukiden Kiwami. You have a couple weapons. You have the 9 weapons to choose, including a long sword. You have a club. You have dual blades. You have 2 types of spear. There's an actual spear and an naginata. We have gloves or gauntlets, and this chain and sickle, a bow, and a rifle. I decided to start with the sickle because it's the most different weapon, and it seems to be a beginner weapon, but overall I like it a lot. I've been changing and digging into getting back to the gunner weapons because that's where I see it. And originally the first version of this delivered on 2013, so it's by now 9 years old at the time of recording. The game is really interesting into that they give you a solid foundation and reason on what you're doing and why you're doing it. You're sitting there and going, all right, we're gonna hunt this and we're gonna see a couple things, and this is what's going on, and yada yada yada. Anyways, you get thrown onto looking and trying your best, and I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed the 3 hours I streamed, to the point that I put time, like, I enjoyed it. And to top, when I bought it, my wife decided to buy a copy of the game too, and we're playing co-op. So I spent Sunday, one of the days off, we spent together hunting demons on this Toukiden. And the Toukiden, the first one, is more similar to Monster Hunter 3 and 4 than maybe Monster Hunter, like the old generation Monster Hunter, than the newer one. The maps are loading scenes the same as Monster Hunter, a classic Monster Hunter, you know, they're divided and you just have mini areas. You go fight, do your thing, and move around, and they have loading scenes at every door, and then you have your options. You can create weapons, go hunt, get your stuff. It's the same cycle. It is a Monster Hunter clone, and it's really good. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the experience that I've been having so far. I'm 12 hours in, and I'll be probably doing more streaming of this game between Twitch and YouTube. So if you want to catch me live, feel free to go. Any questions or anything, we can definitely take a look. If you haven't seen it, you can see it the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. At least the next week is gonna be some here. The story so far that I have from chapter 1, it's like kinda like a more fleshed out rampage reason. You know, Monster Hunter Rise, they had the rampage happened and they'll destroy the village, but we have to do something, and it's like brush off, like it's just something that happens, let's go. This one is more, gives you a compelling reason to try to help everyone. If you're that kind of person, because if you don't care, you just want to kill, you can do that too. I've been doing multiplayer with my wife, and so far we play about 12 to 13 hours together. Yeah, so it's been pretty fun. I cleared chapter 1. I'm part of chapter 2. I need to finish chapter 2 and keep going from the story. So far, I'm liking the gun. I'm spending a lot more time with the rifle. The rifle is really simplified. You only have like 3 bullet types, and there's no cost to it. It's not like you have to go buy your bullets and everything. No, it's simple. You just load your bullets and select which bullet you're using and use it on your combos. It does stick you a little bit on when you're aiming. And the only thing that I found a little bit confusing is getting out of aiming position. So what you do is you have 2 attack buttons, like you see like on the part of the trailer that is running, or my gameplay, and it's attack 1, attack 2, and special one, and then the special move. And of course you have combination with those. All these get explained while you do the training, so I suggest if you're looking to do one of the weapons, go ahead and do that training. That training is kind of cool. Okay, back to the rifle. When you press X on the rifle, you get like in the aiming mode, and you can move your character. You can strafe, and then if you use the left stick, you can move the camera and aim. Or like Monster Hunter, you can use the D-pad to aim, and that's okay. Then Y gets into the reloading mode. So if you saw, I was just reloading. The color of the bullet represents the one of the bullet. You can your weapon, it's assigned 3 types of bullets, but there's about 6 or 7 total. And then if you hold down the Y, the reload completely, you can quickly empty your bullets. When you're reloading, you have 3 buttons because you have only 3 bullets that you can load, and you have to choose between those. So depending on how you're expecting to play, you can select on how are you gonna load it. That way for your DPS or combos that you want to do or want to expect. Depending, again, it's all about learning what you're fighting and learning where you're going to. But overall, overall it's really fun. I've been liking the rifle in here, especially because I always play gunning on Monster Hunter, but gunning is expensive at the beginning of Monster Hunter, right? Like, I always have problems keeping my money because I'm spending it on bullets and other stuff. In this case, I don't have that worry, and I can start from the beginning. That and the bows, there's no coatings in here either, so the bows are simpler, but they have their options. What else? Well, you're doing the story alone. Unlike Monster Hunter, they give you a crew of people to work with, and they're stupidly effective. Extremely effective. They're really good at what they do. They don't even let you do other stuff. You can give them options and let them know how you want it to work, but they are extremely efficient. They go attack everything on sight. They move with you. You can set them to follow and then move along as long as you're moving. Another thing they have is that you can set them to attack and they ignore everything and go ham. If you set them free, then the AI will make their regular choices and they will use more their other skills and try to use their other things they do. If they have any healing or anything, they help around. The other big change that I found on this is that you don't have to worry about a pouch. You pick up stuff, yes, but they you gather them and they give it to you at the end, and that's it. And therefore, unlike by not having no pouch, you're not worried about having your healing items and anything else that you have to pick up and go. That's like really different. It just cuts down on at the beginning of the game. They just go and kill, do your stuff, and move along. Even when you play by yourself, if you set your AIs, there is always gonna be a couple missions that are gonna be mandated to have your AI partners. That's the only thing that they're mandated there for a reason, story reasons, and you see a couple story beats played out. You'll know a little bit of what's going on and the research, and you can keep going and do other stuff. The game is really fun, even though even when I was playing with my wife, we turn off the AI partners and do the multiplayer. And if you're playing alone, you can even take your AI partners to a multiplayer and just let them do most of it if you want to cross like that. Anyways, I'm rambling a lot. So far, the experience has been absolutely fantastic, and I don't think I even recorded any of these, so wow. But my first experience for this, it was somewhat of a good. I'm gonna be going back to this game to do a little bit more. I don't know what kind of content I can bring you about this, because this game is 10 years old. The content should be out there. But if you have any questions, come by. If you want, let me know how you feel about this, and I don't mind people coming by and asking, want to see a stream of this here, feel free. Overall, this game has been fun, and you know what? I'm surprised that I could get my wife to actually try something that resembles old Monster Hunter, because there was a lot of tedious things. She tried Generations and she didn't want to go try any of them, because by that time it's like, oh, all these that it's the best on world, it's out of the window on Generations and older. And if I go and when she looked at Generations, and there was a lot of things that she couldn't get in for the tedious, how tedious the game was, she looked at the older games and goes like, nah, no, I'm not willing to do that. As much as it looks, maybe in another time. But we decided to take a look at this game, and it is a better experience. So yeah, even if you haven't tried it, if you're a fan of Monster Hunter, I definitely recommend you give this a chance. The Toukiden series has 2 games available. This is the first. These 2 weeks I'm gonna be probably working on streaming and recording from this game. That way we can get a better experience. And I know I ramble a lot, but these are the kind of games that like I love. I love when you find the moments you find things that are hidden gems that you don't know existed, even though they've been there. They're the greatest experience you can have. So we'll do the same by the time I start talking in 2, I will do that on stream. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and keep up. I'll try to bring you a week or every week or so videos about how my progress is going and what I've been doing. So far, it's been a blast, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to do a couple more hunts, and probably we'll see you streaming. If you want to stop by twitch.tv/iSpikes, I stream there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday during the day, and I'm probably gonna be streaming, I don't know, here. I need to plan. I want to move Wednesdays or Tuesdays to here, and then do Mondays and the other days over there. Maybe Fridays, I don't know. Does Fridays sound like a great day to have a stream like this? Let me know. Anyways, so if you like the video, you know what to do. If you dislike it, you also know what to do. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this series and what are your best recommendations. Hey, let me know what weapon you play. It might be fun. It might be fun to know. And if you guys want, I'm always up for multiplayer. Whoever want to join, let us know. We can set up a Friday or something and do a massive multiplayer thing. For now, I'm gonna go ahead, close it here, let you go so you have a wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget, I'll be live on YouTube early morning. God, next Tuesday when we get more information about sunburn. Sunburn? I'm gonna get sunburn from that. Sunbreak. So, until then, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next match. Bye!